by about 5 to 6 o'clock. This is what we're tracking. Steady rain all across the region. Everybody will get it from Lafayette down to Macon.
And it's about 2 to 4 inches of rain for areas really right along Lake Erie. And it's Erie and Chautauqua counties that have the best potential just offshore where you might see those higher rainfall totals.
This works its way from Pittsburgh down towards Uniontown as we go into the 7 to 8 o'clock hour tonight. And then by the time we get to about 10 to 11 o'clock, things will start to wind down. This band continues to push on through. It is moving, not very quickly, about 15 miles an hour, but it is sinking further southeast. It will be in ski country by the time we get to about 12:30, 1 o'clock tonight.
You can just see from up here how incredibly windy it is, and we're just dealing with whiteout conditions. It's hard to even see just a half a mile down the street.
I want you to prepare for the impacts. This is going to be measurable snow that you'll need to shovel or snow blow, and the winds will make this very difficult for travel. So happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hit it, Carl.
This is the best chance as we get to about 2 to 3 o'clock that we get our first band working through Pittsburgh, and then another secondary band rolls through, and this will be steady at times.
This is the type of cold that I think both teams are going to be used to. Temperatures will be tomorrow generally in the low 30s by the time we get to kickoff at 1 Eastern, 11 Mountain Time. Let's show you the graphic that we have of what to expect as we go through kickoff into halftime.
If the kids want to wear shorts, you can pair it with a hoodie.
I like a good fashion forecast.
There you go. Well, I mean, I'm not one to give fashion advice. I'll leave it to others. Okay, thanks, Corey. Yeah, it is an active day across Denver, and we're starting with some snow up in Winter Park, Nederland as well, but it's really out towards areas and Aspen, Carbondale, and Marble as well. So just know that if you're traveling into the mountains today, expect snow that could make your drive a bit more treacherous. So we start with the avalanche warnings that are in place for everybody here. Just slabs of that snow being triggered by the wind and pushing it down the mountain here. So that's a big concern. It is a high risk for today. And also those winter weather advisories, there could be a total of 2 to 6 inches of snow today on the ground, but those winds gusting up to 70 miles per hour. We already saw some of those wind gusts in Winter Park approach 75. It's hard to drive through that. Any amount of snow being blown around like that will reduce your ability to see just even a couple feet in front of you. So that's the weather impact that you need to pay attention to if you're traveling to the mountains. Winter storm warning for the Park and Elkhead Mountains. That's where you could have some significant snow. Northwesterly wind really helping to kind of get that going there, but also treacherous travel. A red flag warning begins in just about 13 minutes or so, and it is going until 5 o'clock tonight. Just really tinder dry conditions out there, and if there's a spark or a fire lit, it will travel very quickly and lead to a more expansive fire, and it's really because of this high wind warning that you see here. Various end times to this, but the real thing that you need to know is that it is windy through the morning, even into the afternoon. It doesn't really taper off until after sunset tonight. Let's take a look at current temperatures. It's 40 in Lyman, 39 in Greeley, generally the upper 30s and low 40s around Aurora, over towards areas like Arvada this morning, Golden, Evergreen, but then colder as you head up towards Leadville, Eagle, and Gunnison as well. And for Telluride, we're at 30 degrees so far this morning. Current wind gusts, again, these have been kind of up and down all morning long, but generally it's pretty gusty even out towards DIA. The winds will get stronger here. There could be some travel delays too if you're headed out to the airport. So make sure you check with your air carrier before you go to the airport to see if there are any delays. Let's show you the wind gusts with this particular model. It has the wind gusts near the 50 to even 60 mile per hour range as we go into the foothills, but even out at DIA, it is going to be a very blustery day. Wind gusts in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. We take you to about 1 o'clock. It still hasn't changed. We take you to 2:30. No real change there. It will start to ease as you join Kathy Sabin tonight. She'll be tracking the tail end of this wind. But again, this is not an on-off switch, as I mentioned earlier. Winds are like a dimmer switch. So, but watch this. By tonight, it is much calmer. across the Denver metro area. So New Year's Eve forecast, lots of people already thinking about it. Well, the 9 p.m. ball drop will be around 27 degrees. It will be a colder evening out there, but also if you're doing the midnight ball drop, temperatures will be a little colder than that, down to about 24 as you head out to see the fireworks. Let's show you that 7-day forecast. So it's the weather impact day today. Winds and the really high fire potential. It's just really, really extreme today. Much cooler as we go into tomorrow. Look at those overnight lows, though. More typical of what we are dealing with for this time of year. And it's really quiet as we go through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then it looks like we have a split weekend. It's a little cooler as we go into Sunday.